Welcome back to the KOAM Morning News. Special guest in the studio for this Wildcat Wednesday. It's Miss Katie Townsend from the K-State Extension Office. Katie, thank you so much for joining us. I want to talk about leadership opportunities in 4-H.
Yeah.
Okay, because oftentimes we see people get into what I'll call the real world, and when it comes to conducting meetings, being a part of meetings, or perhaps running a meeting, people may not be familiar with how that's conducted, and you're taking your kids and indoctrinating them at an early age.
Yes, yeah, we're giving them a gavel, putting them at the front of the room and expecting them to be able to run a meeting from start to finish, maintain the room as far as any extra talking, kids getting up out of their seat, parliamentary procedure, those types of things, points of order in their meeting, how to properly vote and make motions, and those types of things.
What ages are you starting with them on that, and when are they comfortable, that you've seen, comfortable actually being in charge?
Yeah, our high school students are most comfortable because they kind of get a double dose. If they're involved in FFA, they do the same parliamentary procedure that we do. But the kids are exposed from age 7. So when you're 7, you start 4-H and you sit in the 4-H meetings and you're expected to rise when you address the president, to make a motion and those types of things. And then as they work up through our meetings, they eventually get to where they hold a position such as the secretary, the treasurer, president, vice president, and that's where they sit at the head of the table and really run the meeting. There's
a learning curve, no matter what age you are, that comes with being in charge. Do these kids come to you? Do they ask you questions? Where do they develop their learning from?
Yeah, from being in the meetings. So we do some training through 4-H, but mostly it's passed down from kid to kid. Just watching those older kids, as the 7-year-old in 4-H, watching those older kids, learning from them. It's mostly just passed down through, through the ranks.
Yeah. So. Being in charge of a meeting, that's one thing, and it's great that they learn that. But also, too, 4-H gives them opportunities to actually be in charge. I don't say be in charge, but to develop other people at camps. How does that work?
Yeah, so one of the great things about camp is that it offers amazing leadership opportunities. We send our kids to several camps, and they're, once again, those high school age kids that are expected to be in charge of younger campers. And they're gonna have 6 to 8 campers that are in their charge the entire time. They're expected to get them up in the mornings, get them dressed, get them to breakfast, get them to their class rotations, and then get them to supper, get them back to shower and to bed and lights out.
Okay, when they're done with this camp experience, do you feel that they have a greater appreciation of what their parents go through raising them?
I think they do. A 4-H mom, her kids are out for a while now, recently mentioned to me that she saw the biggest change in her girls when they got back from camp. Yes.
All right, how do we get in contact with you if I want my kids to take advantage of these leadership opportunities that 4-H has?
Yeah, so look up your local extension office. We have 4 in the Wildcat district. Yeah, you can see those on your screen there. I'm in the Independence office, but we are in all 4 counties, and we also have our website, the Wildcat district at kstate.edu.
Katie Townsend from the K-State Extension Office. Katie, I want to thank you so much for joining us. I make a motion, we go to break.
Would you want me to hit the gavel?
Yes. Yeah, there we go.